Hi, I am in my office talking with Vanita Benitez. Vanita Benitez, say hello.
Hi there.
Welcome to Kip and K'Noodle World.
So happy to be here.
And thank you for stopping by. You stopped by to visit Kip and K'Noodle and to purchase some toys for
I sure
your grandkids.
did.
Tell me why you're purchasing Kip and K'Noodle toys today.
I'm purchasing Kip and K'Noodle toys because I believe that they will make my nephew and nieces very happy. This is what we need, this type of exposure when you actually have babies and you're playing with the babies. They kind of like would gravitate to this beautiful Kip and K'Noodle.
Oh, that's
Puppet.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's important for our children to have toys that look like them?
Because they mirror us, and it's important for our children to have an understanding that we are successful and beautiful as a people. So that's why it's important.
Oh, that is wonderful. I've created Kip and K'Noodle dolls for children of color, be they children that were born in Africa, that are African American kids, Latino kids, Asian kids, Hispanic kids. Your origin is
Other.
other, and would that be you have a history
Puerto
of
Rican,
Puerto
Black,
Rican.
and Native American, Indian, and white.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing. And when you look at Kip or K'Noodle, you really can't tell whether they are
Well,
Native American, African American, Puerto Rican, whatever, American Samoan.
right, they're just beautiful.
They're just beautiful, and they
just
are for
beautiful.
children of
Yes.
color. And when you walk into
I think more
a
than just
depart-
for children of color, there's a terrible perception that uh, adults of color have are looked at as angry. But when you actually expose all children to international children, it allows them to grow up in a more friendlier environment and to be able to relate as they grow to children that are outside of their race
right.
and
So
color
yeah,
and gender.
I agree. Like when we grew up, we didn't have a choice but to play with white dolls because there were no black dolls. And but white kids don't get a chance to play with black dolls.
Exactly.
And that may have something to do with how we perceive each other.
Exactly.
You know, either for
Exactly.
the lack of not having a diverse toy or having a diverse toy yourself. And therefore, you know, they always say, well, black people are so friendly, you know, and very forgiving and all of that versus, you know, other people. And I
Right.
think it might be because we did get introduced to diverse
Exactly.
races when we were babies, because
When
that
we
was
were
the only
babies.
thing that we could do,
Exactly.
you know?
So if we could take this, Kip and K'Noodle, and actually expose babies and hi, you know, and you did a cooler
Yes,
game
of
with
all
them,
races
of
and
all
all
races and all
nationalities.
nationalities. Then, as they're growing up and they see African American children or mixed children,
They're
of
used
color,
to them.
They're used to them,
And they're not
And this
afraid.
is, they're not afraid. And I think that this would be a winner for to help us integrate.
Right. And then also,
From the
talk to
cradle
me in terms
back.
of the definition of beauty, that you want your grandchildren to know that they are beautiful. You want your granddaughter to know that she's beautiful. Her skin color is beautiful and she's worthy of a doll being made in her image, or your grandson is worthy of a doll being made in his image. And why is that important that children see dolls? Because we kind of worship dolls as children. And so for me, I know it was kind of strange that whenever I saw a doll, like people call you doll is a term of endearment, like hello doll or hey doll, or, you know, because dolls are endearing and we love dolls,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And so, but when we see that dolls, which are related to something positive,
It could
or
be
only
a
white
superhero.
dolls.
It could be anything. We
Yeah, but
always
if
want
they're
to
only
become that.
white dolls,
Mm-hmm.
then that says something in our psyche. But when we are able to see, oh, here's a doll and she looks like me,
Mm.
I must be valuable. I must be enough. I must be worthy. I am beautiful enough that somebody thought to make a doll in my image. Not a
Mm.
plastic doll, not an ugly doll, not a doll that I cannot attain in
Mm.
terms of a size 0 doll that's
Mm.
straight up and down. Because I'm not straight up and down. I have hips, I have lips, I have, curves,
Fullness.
I have fullness.
Yes,
Exactly.
I see what you're saying.
So, and my skin is brown.
Yes.
So, you know, to be able to see that, the kind of pride that it must invoke in children. What are your thoughts on
I
that?
think it has a lot to do with security and also, like I said, a reflection and mirroring
Mm-hmm.
us in a good light. And one way that we can begin that process is simply exposing each other to the diversity
You,
in culture.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed that since you've been talking to me, you are really kind of playing with the Kip and K'Noodle dolls. You're an adult, but what is it about Kip and K'Noodle that even excites you as a grown
Well, they
woman
give me a
and as a
very
grandmother?
happy. I'm not a grandmother.
Oh, you're not a
yet.
grandmother
No.
yet.